Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So it is Friday, and you know on Fridays we always do something different. Like I'm always doing something different and new. Fridays are just kind of my days to do whatever I want. So I thought that I would do something different. And today I am actually going to be doing my first ever like hates and loves video. So these are all empty products that I have collected. My collection was starting to get a little bit large. I mean, there's not a ton in there, but you can kind of see there's a few. I figured it'll make a pretty long video because Lord knows I like to ramble. And then I also have a bunch of either half empty, quarter empty, or completely empty things in this Makeup Forever bag here that I did not like. I like to end on a positive note, so let's start with the things that I hated. So first off on the list is the Glam Glow Mud to Foam Thirsty Cleanse. So it's a daily hydrating cleanser is how it is described. This is completely empty, like there's nothing in here. It is a small size, it's not the full size, but I did get this little sample size of it to try it and I did not like it. And I have normal to dry skin, so this is a product that should have worked for me. However, everyone's skin is subjective. Like people have different sensitivities, things that certain people break out to, other people don't break out to, but they'll break out to something else. And like for example, there are certain NARS foundations that make me break out that nobody else has that problem. You know what I'm saying? So breakouts and things like that are completely subjective. I feel like I should just do a disclaimer for all of the products that I talk about in this video. Just because I didn't love them doesn't mean that they're horrible products. It just means that they didn't work for me and I didn't find value in them for myself and for my skin type and or whatever it may be. So just keep that in mind. If you love the products, keep using them. If they work for you, by all means keep using them. These are just my opinions and my experience and just something to take into consideration. So there we go. Back to this. It made me break out. No matter how many times I used it, it still would make me break out every single time, and the more that I used it, the more like the worse it got, and that's how I know that it was not working for my skin. And it really felt like it wasn't cleaning, like it wasn't cleansing my skin completely. And I double cleanse, like I wash once, rinse it off, and then wash again, no matter what cleanser I'm using. And I did that with this, and it just, every time, yeah, I just felt like my skin was never completely cleansed and clean, and yeah. So that was a no for me. It feels good finally throwing these products away. Alright, next on the list is the NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. Now for me, this setting spray did virtually nothing. This one is also almost completely empty. You can hear a little bit in there, but it's pretty much like there's basically nothing in there. So yeah, I went almost through this whole thing and I was like, you know what? I really don't feel like this is adding much, if any, longevity to my makeup, and it definitely wasn't mattifying to me. So yeah, it is NYX. It's a cheaper brand. With that, you know, you get lower quality. So, of course, oh sorry, my nose just got real itchy. Ugh. So with that, you know, I just did not find that this did anything for my makeup. I didn't find that it helped with longevity or mattifying like it says it's supposed to. So that is that for the NYX Mattifying Setting Spray. I'm trying to go through this. I'm trying not to ramble and ramble and ramble. So I'm trying to just like give you like the lowdown on the products. Next on the list, now I bought this quite a while ago, like a few years ago honestly, and every time that I used it I didn't like it. This is the Benefit Lash Glue. I went to Ulta, one of the Ulta employees recommended it to me, and it's terrible. It smells weird. It smells very strongly too. It reminds me a lot of the glue from, what is it, the individual lash glue from Duo. It like hardens, and it's also like super liquidy. Like look at this, like I can literally drip it. I tried to use this on myself and it got in my eyes. I tried to use it on one of my clients one time and it got in their eyes. Luckily she was a friend, but still it was like, I mean, it was a hot mess. I am going to feel good, so good throwing this away. I tried to use it several times, did not work for me. End of story. Next thing, This product kind of made me mad. I don't know why it made me so mad, but every time I see it, I'm like, I remember because I bought this whenever I really needed some mascara, and I was like, oh, everyone talks about this mascara, and maybe I should try it. It's super cheap, so I'm gonna try it. It is the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara, and I got the shade Blackest Black. This stuff smudged on me like no mascara has smudged on me in my whole life. This stuff is a nightmare for me. Now, if it works for you, it works for you. I know that there are a lot of people that love this, but no, it did not work for me at all. I probably only used it like 2 or 3 times before I was like, I can't do this. I can't. So, yeah. Not a fan. Next on the list is the Pixie Flawless and Poreless Primer. I have a mini one. I believe I got this in my Ipsy Glam bag. It is supposed to minimize pores, be hydrating, it's hypoallergenic, and it says it's for all skin types. Now, I didn't find this to be smoothing at all, and in fact I found it to be a little bit greasy. I did find it to be hydrating like it says, but it was like hydrating and it feels kind of greasy. Like, it doesn't feel smoothing at all. It almost feels just like putting a lotion on your face. A greasy lotion that doesn't completely settle into the skin. Like, I didn't feel completely comfortable putting my foundation over it, which I should feel comfortable if it's a primer. Just that fact, like, it feels like tacky and like not, I don't know. I just found it didn't really help my makeup go on, didn't help it look any better, didn't help it last any longer. Just, it was totally mediocre. I didn't find it to really do anything for me, so there's that. Next on the list is, and this is going to be a totally random one, but I just so happened to come across it. It is the TG Cosmetics. If you're not familiar with TG Cosmetics, it is the Toni & Guy line of cosmetics, or at least a branch off the Toni & Guy company, and it's their line of cosmetics. And this foundation is so slimy and such a strange consistency. It's described as the satin foundation leaves your skin feeling soft and looking radiant. It would definitely look radiant because it's like oily, slippery radiant. It is not cute at all. It just, yeah, that's all I can say. I did not enjoy this product. I found it to be very slimy, very just not comfortable, kind of like one of those things that just like you feel it on your skin all day and you're just not interested. So there's that in the trash. Another one is actually not a makeup product or a skincare product. Well, it's kind of a skincare product. It's a hand cream. This one I also got in my Ipsy Glam bag, and this stuff has shea butter in it, which usually shea butter I find really hydrates my skin, but now I'm finding maybe shea butter isn't the ingredient that's hydrating my skin, because this did nothing for my hands. Like, I would put a huge glop of this on my hands because I'd be like, oh, maybe I didn't put enough on, and then I put more on, and then I put more on, and then I put more on, and it's just like, no, it didn't do anything. And it smells really, I don't know, synthetic. Like, it just has a very weird smell to it. It doesn't smell chemically, but it just smells, yeah, like synthetic, I feel like is the best way to put it. And it's supposed to be like mango mandarin. It's a hand cream by Pure and Natural, I guess is the brand. It says nourishing and soothing figs and rouge hand cream with shea butter. Mango mandarin, I guess is supposed to be the scent. Yeah, this stuff, I mean, if you struggle with dry skin, and my hands really aren't even that dry. It's just that like after I wash them a few times, I need to put hand lotion on. And this stuff did literally nothing for me. Literally nothing. So I do not recommend that one. So here's one that you guys probably already know because I did do a wear test. Well, more of a review on it. I didn't take the camera with me and like have you guys follow me throughout the day. But I did do a review on it, and that is the L'Oreal Infallible Lip Paints. I tried so hard with this product because I wanted it to work so bad. Like, I wanted to love this product so bad, and it just didn't work no matter what I did. Whether I wore it by itself, whether I used a little bit of product, whether I used a lot of product, whether I used it with a lip liner or a lipstick underneath or whatever, like nothing I did made it work. So I was very disappointed in this product. I hate to say it, and it still saddens me to say. I might still hold on to it because, I don't know, maybe there's something I can do with it. I'm just not ready to quite throw it away yet. But yeah, I hate to say it, but this just did not work for me. And I had the shade 324 DIY Red, just for future reference. And lastly, in my products that did not work for me, you guys should know this as well, it was in my last wear test video. It is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color in the metallic shades. This is the shade HD Glitz, and this product did not wear well at all. It did not apply well at all. Applying it was very, very patchy, and it was hard to get really smooth and get a nice defined line. And then how it wore throughout the day, it just got more and more patchy, and the actual pigment of the color like wore off, and it turned more purpley grayish than it was the color that you see in a bottle, which it doesn't apply exactly this color. It is a little bit more gray going on, but like by the end of the day it was like had this weird purple undertone. It was just like not even anywhere close to where this color is that you see here. And so yeah, this product did not work for me just simply because it didn't apply well and it did not wear well, and that's all that you want in a lipstick. So that is that for all of the products that did not work for me. These products, these two, I'm going to hold on to for a little bit just in case I want to give them another try or something like that. They are newer to my collection, newer kind of. So I am going to hold on to them for a little bit longer, maybe give them a few more tries. But yeah, as of right now, they are not working for me. Now, on to the positive things of all the things that I loved. So I'm going to start with the only skincare product that I have in this bin, and that is the Honey Moisture Mask. This is by the brand Lather, and this stuff was so nice. Again, I have normal to dry skin, and I just felt like it was so hydrating and so calming and smoothing, and it smelled so good. Like, it smells just like honey, and I love the smell and the taste and everything of honey. One of the most refreshing masks. Like, I definitely plan to purchase the full size of this because I got this mini size in my Ipsy Glam bag. The way that it's described, it's a honey moisture mask with propolis extract, a relief mask for environmentally stressed skin, which, hello, that's me right here. This was a huge, huge hit for me. I absolutely love this mask and do plan to repurchase it. Another one, and you guys know this already, this product is near and dear to my heart, but it is the NYX Hydra Touch Primer. Again, this is a very nice product for hydrating and refreshing the skin, especially right before you put on makeup. It does feel like it has a little bit of dimethicone in it. It doesn't have the ingredients on the back here, so I don't know if it actually has dimethicone in it, but from the way that it feels like it has silicone or dimethicone in it because it has the kind of like that smoothing quality to it. But it's also very hydrating, and it says that it's infused with chamomile, green tea, and ginseng root to give the skin a perfect canvas and give your skin a radiance boost. So yeah, I definitely agree with all of that. I definitely feel like my skin feels hydrated, looks more radiant, and everything applies a bit smoother over this product. And honestly, the biggest thing for me is that it just feels so refreshing on the skin, so that's a huge hit. Another empty product that I have in this bin is the Revlon Age Defying Firming and Lifting Makeup. I know that I used this in several of my tutorials, I think 2 or 3 I want to say, maybe not even quite that many, but I did really enjoy this product. It's just a really nice basic foundation. I love anything that's age defying, so I did enjoy that it's an age defying product, but it also worked well. I felt that it sat nicely on my skin really well. It lasted well. I mean, it lasted pretty normal. Like, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, this product lasts for 24 hours, but it was, you know, it's a good basic lasting foundation, especially for a drugstore foundation. I enjoyed it. Looks nice. It has an SPF of 15, so it's great for daily wear. And yeah, I just enjoyed this product. I had the shade Bare Buff. Another foundation that I enjoyed that is completely empty is the CoverGirl Plus Olay. This is the Ageless, even everything's worn off, but I believe it's the Ageless foundation, and I had the shade 205 Ivory. One of the things that I really liked about this foundation is that it felt super lightweight. It kind of had like a moussey, creamy texture. It just felt super lightweight, but also had good coverage, and I felt like it lasted decently throughout the day, and especially especially for the price, you know, it being a drugstore product. You kind of have low expectations for those, and just the fact that it performed really nicely, it looked really nice on the skin. All in all, I mean, I feel like I have the same opinion for both of these guys. They just both worked really well for me. And of course, the CoverGirl Plus Olay means that it is infused with skincare products. So again, great for daily wear. Yes. Really enjoyed both of these. Alright, another one, lots of Ipsy in this video, but another one is the Balm Cosmetics Meet Matte Hues. This thing is completely empty, and I was like, I would like space it out trying to, so that I didn't have to go buy a new one because I'm cheap. This shade was just perfect. I love this shade so much. It is the shade Committed. And it is just, it lasted really well. This shade in particular is just like a perfect nude for my lips and my skin tone. I really enjoyed how the color looked on me, how the product felt, how it lasted. All in all, a good product, performs well. It's the Meet Matte Hues Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick, again in the shade Committed. So that's a really good one. Alright. Back to complexion products, we have the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and of course, you know, everyone and their mom has talked about this concealer, and as you can see, I've gone all the way through mine. This is super nice, like so lightweight. Again, it kind of has that moussey, creamy texture to it, but super nice. Looks very natural on the skin and under the eyes. Does need to be set with the powder, but you know, what concealer doesn't need to be set with a powder? I felt like it lasted really well, gave me really good coverage, and that's really hard to find in a drugstore product, concealer, to be quite honest. It's hard. Foundations, most of the time you can make them work, but when it comes to concealers, you know, I feel like more often than not, drugstores miss the mark whenever it comes to concealers. So it's really great to find a product like this that just performs so well. So that's a really good one. Another concealer that I enjoyed that's not from the drugstore is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. This stuff is so pigmented, but so creamy. So like you barely have to use any. And then whenever you blend it out into the skin, it looks like skin. Especially if you set it with powder, you know, it will crease if you don't set it with powder, but if you set it with powder, it lasts really well throughout the day. Again, it's one of those products that you just want to use a little bit because a little bit goes a long way, but the pigment is amazing. The way that it looks on the skin, I really like it. It lasts well. Done and done. Good product. So you guys should know me, but if you've been following me, you know that mascaras are a struggle for me. So I actually have a couple here that I have been enjoying quite a bit, or I have enjoyed because they're empty. One of them is the Super Sizer from CoverGirl. This stuff was so nice. I really feel like it gave me volume, which is hard for me to find in drugstore mascaras with my little tiny baby lashes. I'm wearing lashes right now, so they don't look like tiny baby lashes right now. So just the fact that this gave me some good volume and didn't smudge or had very minimal smudging for me, I really enjoyed this product. So I do highly recommend this guy. Another one that I got in my Ipsy Glam bag that I really enjoyed is by the Balm, and it's called Mad Lash. Now the brush on this is very unique, if I can get it out. It kind of bends this way. Oh, I still have some left. I could still use it. Kind of bends this way, and it's kind of like pretty spiky, but I felt like the way that it goes on, like it just combs the lashes really nicely and separates them and makes them look nice and long and feathery and full. So I did really enjoy this product as well. Of course, I had the small sample size, but I have another product from my Ipsy Glam bag. This is by Ciate London. It's a liquid lipstick in the shade Diva. I just felt like this lipstick lasted really nicely. It's like the perfect red. Like it's not too blue toned and it's not too orange toned. It's just like the perfect red. The only color that I've seen like this is honestly Rihanna's new liquid lipstick. That red is so beautiful. So freaking beautiful. I don't own it yet, but I'm planning on it. But this product lasted really well, felt really comfortable on the lips, wasn't too drying, and was just a really nice color. So I did enjoy that one. I had to save the best for last because these are my baes. Like I just love these guys so much. I have been through two of them already. It's the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, and I am now on my third that I'm using right now. I just love them so much. I really like the bristles on these because it isn't a felt tip. It's little tiny bristles that come to a point, so you can get like a really, really nice teeny tiny thin line, because they do come to a very, very sharp point. So you can get like the tiniest line ever, or the more pressure you put on it, the more the bristles spread out and you can get a nice thick line. And I just feel like the way that you apply it, it's very fluid, it's very easy to control. I think that it does take a little bit of getting used to at first, because it's not a felt tip, so it's a little bit more flexible, and the felt tip is like more stiff. So it does take a little bit of getting used to at first, but I mean, seriously, once you go to this, you can't go back. The ink liner by Kat Von D is a little bit blacker, like it's a deeper black, but this one is still very black to me, and I really like, obviously, the tip of it. So yes, these are my everything. So that is it for my Empties video. Let me know what your favorite products are, what you've been through, what you've completely used up, or what you've been through multiple of. I would love to hear your recommendations down in the comments. Like, please tell me some things that I should try. Let me know what I'm missing out on, especially if you have normal to dry skin. If there's any like skincare products, especially like drugstore brand, I really need some recommendations in that area, because I basically went from using like one brand of makeup to using high-end. So there's a lot of like drugstore brands that I'm not super familiar with. If there's any products that you guys absolutely love, please share them with me down in the comments so that I can try them out for myself and maybe do some reviews on them or whatnot. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to talk to you guys down in the comments. If you aren't subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload. I upload 3 times a week. On Monday, I upload tutorials. Wednesday, I upload wear tests, and Fridays, we always do something different and fun, and I try to keep it new and fresh. So, yeah, that is it. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all on Monday. Bye.